Hello and welcome to Baby Steps in Create Studio 4 Part 1. We're going to start off with showing you the home screen. I'm Tony at Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 4.0.5. Right, so we're going to start off with the home screen, which is the first screen you come to after you've logged in. It comes up with the logo first, and the logo does what it has to do, and then it goes off, and then this screen comes on. Right, if this screen doesn't come on, you need to go to speak to support, which is support@createstudio.com. right, so if you want to do that, please do so. Right, now when you get into this scene, first of all it'll come up with welcome to Create Studio, whatever your name is, and then play video, learn portal. So you can click them with the left mouse button and it'll start the play video or take you to the site where the learn portal is, which gives you other things like social media and other things, other options as well. So you've got different kinds of social media there which you can join if you wish. Right, and you've got other tutorials besides the video tutorials if you want other types of tutorials, and you can get to the support through that as well. Right, and as you can see, that's the big banner at the top here. Right, this banner also changes to two other things. You get the reviews part of it, where it gives you a chance to write a review for Trustpilot or Capterra or G2, so you can do that if you wish. And then it goes on to the next part, which is VSL, build a VSL, or a video sales letter as they call it. Right, which you can click on that and it takes you to this VSL creator that's here. You can click this with the left mouse button too. Right, so as you can see, that's what's doing now. Right, so as we go down here, you can see the first one is start from scratch. Now that is like pressing the no project key there. It's the same thing. So if we click on it, it takes you to the canvas area where you've got all the assets and things like that in it. Right, we're not going to go through with that yet. All I'm going to do is going to go back off. Look, as you can see, I'll go to the Create Studio logo and go down on that drop down menu to the exit, and it takes you back to the home screen. Right, you got a lightning builder which I will discuss in future tutorials, and start with a template will be in future tutorials too. Also, there's 3 new items here which are AI generated builders for different things. Like you got one for shorts, so you can do a short form video with that. You got an explainer video builder with this one, and you got a VSL builder. They call it creator, but you know it's the same thing. But all 3 of these use credits. How much depends on which one you use. With the shorts it's 60. With the explainer video, the last time I tried it was 80. With the VSL creator, I don't know yet because I haven't tried it. But when I do, I'll let you know. Right. As well as that, lower down, you've got to start with a template. So you can have templates here, and you've got all templates there. So if you want to click on one, you can click on that one. That one will pop up like this. I'll show you. And then you can start editing it, change it to which size you want, and just click on start editing to edit it if you want. If you don't want to, just click off it where you can, away from where that square was. Right, or you can get to all templates here by left clicking, and it takes you to all the templates and you can scroll through them, or you can click on the different ones according to what you want, like that. That's all the 1920 by 1080 or whatever, or 1080 by 720 or whatever they are. And then that's the vertical ones, so all them are good for your phones. And these ones are the square ones which you can use on Facebook and places like that. Okay, or you could have all of them, so it'll be a mixture of the lot. Right, and you got different ways of checking the templates down here, because you create a character explainer, promotional, business, local business, YouTube, logo, sting, scroll stoppers, or other. So if you want a particular one of them, you just click on it and it'll come up with them, like the YouTube ones, right? like that. Okay, all you do is just click in it with the left mouse button, take you to the ones that are relevant to what you need. Right, now we go back to home, click on the home button with the left mouse button. Right, so that's what you do with the templates. Right, lower down is your recent project, whatever you've done. So I've done one project, which is that one. I have done others, but they're not showing because I did delete one and it's not showing if you delete it. Right, okay, so over the left hand side here you've got this menu of about how many, 8 items. First one's the home button, so if you go anywhere else like the settings or something, you can click on home to get back to this area. You got the new project, which is the same as the start from scratch, which takes you to the canvas. I'll just show you like that, and you need to go to this create studio logo up here right next to the publish, and then the drop down menu to exit to go back to the home menu. Right, and then you can open a project by clicking on this one with the left mouse button. If there's any project, I've got one there, look. So all I do is click on it and then click on that one and then press open and it'll open the project. I'm not going to do that though. Right, there's templates as well, so if you don't click there, you can click here and get to the templates. It'll click on there with the left mouse button and it'll give you the same options you had before. Right, okay. Then the tutorials tool will take you to a tutorial site. I'll click on it with the left mouse button. And there you go, you got your tutorials there, YouTube channel, Facebook group, download the software there, getting starting guide, which is worth watching, and here's the introduction video there. Right, it gives you a navigation of the system really. So it's well worth watching all these and having a look at these. There is a little chat thing here which is covered by my circle at the moment, but you can't see it because of that, but never mind. It does do a talk there, so you can actually say something to them and it'll help you there. Or you can go out to this side where it gives you different ideas of what you can do, or you can click on the search and ask a question like how to do a VSL video, something like that, and it'll come up with something. There you go, it comes up with stuff, not necessarily everything. It says create studio free there, but never mind that, don't worry about that. If you want to come out of it, just click on the X button and you come back to where you was. Right, so that's going on the tutorials. Support is the same. You click on the support button with the left mouse button and it takes you to the support page where you can sign in if you've got a sign in for that, which I have, but you can anyway. And then if you need to start a conversation, you can set up a ticket and stuff like that, or you can search for different things. It gives you different things here, tips and tricks and stuff like that, so you can have a look through this if you don't like the videos as much. Right, so you can do that if you wish. Let's click out of that with the left mouse button on the X. Right, and you get to the next one, which is settings. So left click on there, and in the settings you've got an opportunity to change your password if you want to, and you click on the each one with left mouse button, put your new password in, click on the repeat button, password, and put that in, and then change password by clicking on the change password. Right, underneath it, it gives you the installations, what installations you've got. I've got 2 installations of 2. One is for this PC and the other one's for a laptop. Right, so if you get, say, if you decide to sell the laptop, so you can exit off and it'll take the installation off there, so you can use the installation for something else, because you'd have to uninstall it from the laptop before you sold the laptop as well, otherwise it won't take the installation off. Right, as well as that, lower down you got download app logs. This is important if you have an error on the system and you have to download the logs for the support.createstudio.com. there. So if you click on that, it should take you to the Create Studio forum where you can give them the information about the download log and stuff like that. So all you do is you click on the download logs and it will save a file to your computer, and then all you do is you attach that and you'll be alright. There below is your subscription. If you got a subscription, you just cancel it there. And if we go over to the right side at the top there, you've got free up disk space. What this does is it takes off any of the assets you've uploaded to your computer from the Create Studio site, because obviously it's on the cloud, on their cloud, and they allow you to download it to your computer, right? So if it's downloaded to your computer, you can free up disk space and it'll get rid of the assets. They will still be on the Create Studio, but you'd have to download them to use them, right? So if you put too much on and you want to get rid of some of it, you just click up that and it'll click on that and it'll get rid of it, right? Then you got the migration tool. This is, say for example, like you're changing from Create Studio 3 to Create Studio 4. Then what you do is, where your Create Studio 3 is, you export it, and it'll export all the files that you've uploaded onto Create Studio 3 onto a file and put them on your computer somewhere. Then you can put that file onto the new computer or whatever, and then import it onto the new Create Studio 4 or whatever, you know, whichever, whether it's Create Studio 3 on a different thing like a laptop or something, or Create Studio 4. Then you're upgrading, so you need to import your products that you've using. So that's what you do. You do the export and import on there, right? So that's what you do with the settings, right? So once you've done that, you can get out by clicking home. When you do export and import though, you must stay on that particular settings area until it says it's finished itself, right? As well as that, if you need to log out, you just click on this log out here with the left mouse button. Lower down you'll see credits here, and if you need to buy more, there's a buy more button there which you can do, right? And lower down you've got your access, whatever you've got, whether you've got all access and lifetime. I've got lifetime all access anyway. And it's got version there, which is 4.0.5, and it's got a change log next to it. Now the change log is all about updates. So if you click on the change log here, it'll give you all the updates and what the reason is for each update. So you click on a lower one and it gives you what the issues were that they fixed up, right? With each one it does tell you, so gives you some information about what the issues were. So okay, that's what you do with that. And if you want to get back out of that, you go back to home or new project, whichever way you want to do it. So once to get out of the settings or anything like that, or that, you just press home, right? You can do, and that is all about the home screen. The only other thing is you've got your X up here to click out of it as well. You can make it full screen like that, clicking on that one, and you can make it minimized clicking on that line there, so it's like that, right? So you can do those. All right, there's nothing else I can tell you about this, so just wait for the next tutorial, which will be starting from scratch doing the new project, and then we can go on to the rest of these. We'll do all these next, and then I'll carry on with the studio from what we did with Create Studio 3, because the ones that I did for baby steps in Create Studio 3 are still valid for Create Studio 4. So I will continue with the studio after I've done these, right? So this is the first one, and then I'll do all these next. Okay, so I can't wait to get on with it and show you how to deal with all those. in the near future. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial anyway. Please do enjoy Create Studio 4 because I think it's a great improvement on Create Studio 3 with these AI possibilities, and there are more stuff to do with AI which I will tell you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and stay safe, and please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials. Thank you.